I could have been a cinematographer. I spot things on women. Anyway, Robin, let's do the news. That's what. Listen, people don't want to hear me carry on with naked people. They should take hunks off her thighs and paste them onto her chest. It should be perfect.
Get the fat from the thighs.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great?
It's a different allocation of the fat.
Let me smell my finger again.
Where'd you put it?
Nice little memory. Belly cheese. Cute girl. Robin, what's in the news?
Well, I've been reading Eric faxes.
Eric?
Yeah.
Fredericki?
News? Sure.
Fred should change its name to Mud.
Oh, come on.
F. Eric's wife, John. I have been listening to this wacko Fred discussing the whole situation with his new name, and I think it's safe to say that I am now the second craziest person in this country, signed Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, the Unabomber. Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe that Mars-born wacko just likes the initials. E.F. Norris.
E.F. Norris.
Yes, you know, when Fred speaks, everybody will...
Oh, I see. E.F. Button, yeah.
What Eric Fred isn't telling you about his name is that it's Martian tradition. Every 40 years or so, Martians are supposed to rotate names.
Is that right, Fred?
That's absolutely
true. Eric?
Absolutely true.
Eric. He came up with the name Eric.
Eric. I think Eric is even weirder than Fred.
Yeah.
I say fire them both.
I do too. Fire them both.
Eric is weird.
And then it says here, tell that retard formerly known as Fred.
He's like Prince.
Good God.
He has too much money and free time.
Right. I say if he has the time to be changing his name, he could be writing bits.
There you go.
Yeah.
He was writing a new name.
New ideas, I say. Stop dreaming about new names. New name. Oh, man. Did your accountant ask you why when you said, I want to change my name to Eric?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No.
Just
He's afraid.
Yeah. No one's willing to ask. I ask why, I get in trouble.
That guy knows better.
You just called up your accountant and said, I need to change my name?
Yeah.
And he didn't say why?
Nope.
He must be...
Really?
All right, Robin, come on. I got to leave. So, yeah.
I mean, Eric is upset by
right.
taxes. I'm sorry.
Are you upset, Eric?
Am I upset? Everybody has their opinion.
I thought they were cute.
Personally, you got to know in radio trying to live anonymously. You know what I mean? Hey, this is none of anyone's business.
How dare they comment on me?
All the word's out that your name's Eric.
They can comment what they want. Free country.
Okay.
All right. We were talking about Kathy Lee Gifford.
Fred must be really uptight today because I look over during the commercial and his hands are covered in black ink, but I mean like poured all over it. I go, Fred, what happened? He goes, oh, my pen exploded. Because you know what it is? He chews on the pens when he gets uptight, and he actually chewed it so hard it exploded all over his hands.
This one didn't, though. I don't know. I can't explain this one.
All right. Well, I like your new name.
Well, thank you.
Eric.
I think it's beautiful.
Sure.
Anyway.
Any positive faxes about the name change?
No.
None.
Not a one.
No, what were you saying, Kathy Lee Gifford?
Yes, we were talking about her earlier, and she's, still whining and crying. She was on prime time last night announcing that it's not as much fun as it used to be.
Oh, you have the tape of that? Oh, I didn't know you had the tape. Why don't you say so?
Well, I'm saying it now.
Eric left the room.
It's not as much fun as it once was.
Who's this, Eric or...
I'm not comfortable making my living anymore as me. I might do a different kind of television show.
Where I play someone else.
It require me to talk about my life for 20 minutes every morning. Not make my life so accessible to people. Not walk out there with a target around me.
You should get an accent.
Guys, right in the heart.
You know what's weird about her? It's like, no one asked her to sit and talk about her.
Spew her life facts all over the
She doesn't
television.
get it. It's the way she does it.
Yeah.
I spew my life facts all over the radio, but I'm not under attack. She's just so incredibly obnoxious. It's like she created this.
Right here, guys, right in the heart.
You hit me right in the heart. And now she's got like an accent.
Yeah.
She became a whole thing.
Well, she's taken with herself.
She's talentless.
Anyway, she claims that, of course, that she's not supposed to know where her clothing is made, and that's not really her deal. You know, the first thing she said was, am I supposed to be able to solve all the problems of the world? Am I supposed to know everything?
No, just where your clothes are made.
Well, somebody sent me this. It's from some article, Private Label Magazine. I guess this is one of those schmata magazines.
Yeah, from the Garment Center.
Yeah, and they talk about...
I like when you use those words, schmata. So go ahead.
It's one of those magazines for the trade.
For people who work in the schmata industry.
And they explained, you know, everybody's deal.
Right.
So they're talking about Kathy Lee's deal to make a clothing line. Gifford puts her stamp of approval on all designs and samples.
She must be blind.
She and some other person jointly licensed the name to Walmart, and they have joint approval of all vendors the retailers may assign to produce the label. So she did have the right to approve or disapprove of where these clothes were made. So she put it into her contract that she's going to be responsible for where and who are making her clothing. But now she's upset that people found out that it's kids who aren't being paid and poor people who snuck into the country and are being forced to sit behind sewing machines and not get paid at all. So anyway, there's Kathy Lee. So we won't have her to kick around anymore. See if we care.
Kathy Lee. Here's my Kathy Lee impression. Want to hear it?
Okay.
Get it cheaper. Get it cheaper. Cheaper. Thank you.
Susan Lucci made it number 16 last night. She once again heard someone else's name announced from the podium of the Daytime Emmy Awards for Best Actress in a Daytime Drama.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, the Emmy for Best Actress went to Erica Slezak.
Second biggest loser of the night, next to Kathy Lee.
Who is on One Life to Live. Here is Erica making her acceptance speech.
Okay.
I would like to thank everyone at ABC for being so supportive and for daring to do a very difficult story. We told a very sad story of child abuse and the dreadful consequences thereof. And they were very brave and wonderful to tell that story. Thank you.
Very brave. Guys who went to Vietnam were brave.
And then after she accepted her award, of course, they ushered you off to the press room, and someone asked her about the whole Susan Lucci situation.
She's like, hey, screw Susan Lucci. She's a horrible actress. That's what I would have said. Of course she loses every year.
Oh, come on. She didn't lose. Nobody lost and nobody won.
Oh.
Cary Grant never won an Oscar. Not in his whole career.
Yeah, he sucked, too.
Nobody feels sorry for Cary Grant. Nobody is a loser. Nobody. And certainly not Susan.
You know, take that away from her.
Poor woman just picked up a award. Now she's fighting with everybody.
Yeah, right. Oh, please. Please. Please.
Police.
Please.
I think that's hysterical.
Susan Lucci. And for a couple of years, I was reading the paper. I always thought Susan Lucci just kind of took it pretty well, but evidently sometimes she used to storm out of the soap opera awards.
Speaking. And then a couple of years, they made her the host so she'd have something to do when she was there. And so she had to accept it graciously. Last night, they had people observing her. Of course, they leave the camera right on her.
And what happens when she loses?
And, you know, they said she kept that stiff upper lip and, you know, a big grin and applause for the person who won. But you could all see that her heart was breaking.
Oh, you can see that much. First of all, she's lucky she doesn't win.
It's made her a huge star.
Right.
She's the highest paid. Well, she's really winning where it counts.
You know another person who never wins an award? Me.
Or me.
That's right. You too.
No, I mean, at least you get nominated.
Yeah.
I've never been nominated for
an award.
That's right.
I'll give you an award.
The Freeman.
You know what would be really funny? I'd love to be a host at the, you know, the person who opens the envelope.
Yeah.
I'd love to open the envelope and go, the winner is Susan Lucci. Only kidding.
Oh,
see?
God, and have everybody go into pandemonium and then go, wait a minute, it was a joke.
I was joking. You stupid asses, like somebody cares.
That would be devastating.
Now sit down, Miss Lucci. You didn't win, you
Sorry.
stupid. You think you can't act your way out of a paper bag.
Other winners were, I think, Donahue got a Lifetime Achievement Award, even though he's now stepping down as the Dean of Daytime Talk Shows. Oprah Winfrey's show won an award, and Montel Williams won for Best Talk Show Host, I think.
I have to make gas.
Oh, we're so excited, Howard.
Freddie, you should play you know that Fart
Eric.
Man? Eric, you know that Fart Man theme that Tony Visconti made? Imagine you played that and then I farted. Would that be funny, Robin?
Can you hold on? Because Eric's not moving.
All right, okay. But maybe I'll ask Fred to do it. Fred, can you get it?
Try my best.
I'll hold it in until you get it. Go ahead, Robin. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I had gas.
In Jordan, Montana, the situation between the FBI and the Freeman seems to be tensing up. The Freeman has...
Like my sphincter.
Yeah. The Freeman have broken off negotiations. The senator, the state's, I guess he's a senator from the state of Colorado, Charles Duke, had gone out there to try to create an atmosphere where the FBI and the Freeman could talk. Well, he stormed out of the negotiations yesterday and said, you know, they're making their own bed, they can lie in it. Here is Senator Charles Duke.
Yeah, just let's kill those guys already out there.
These are not honorable people we are dealing with
right.
time and again.
Thank you, Senator.
They broke their word to me and to the FBI.
Senator.
It's clear they are not encumbered by the truth. And so I think the FBI is left with but one recourse, and my recommendation to them is to cease all further third-party intermediaries and take whatever steps are necessary to initiate the forcible arrest if necessary.
This guy's right on.
Duke says they have a pretty comfy life in their little compound right now.
Sure.
They have color TV and cable, and they've got telephones. Plenty to eat and drink.
Let me ask you something.
So it's time to start tightening the noose a little bit, he thinks.
This guy's Senator Charles Duke. You think that's his real name? Or do you think he changed it like Fred?
Yeah, his name used to be Fred, too.
Fred also.
Fred's abandoning that name.
Hey, you going to do that story about Tim Allen losing the dailies?
No.
Oh, did you hear about that?
No.
Oh, well, you're in the middle of a story. Go ahead.
I just want to finish this. The FBI is now, people have seen them carting in some heavy-duty equipment, generators and stuff like that, and they think that's so they can keep the other farms getting electricity. They're going to try to close off the electricity to the Freeman.
Come on, Robin.
That's what they think. So they were bringing in this heavy equipment.
You agree with me, don't you? Shouldn't we just kill all those people?
Well, there are children in there. They might be.
So, how are they going to turn out?
Well, if you get them away from Freeman, they could turn out okay.
Yeah.
I think there's a time to save them.
There's a way to go in there. Like I saw in a Steven Seagal movie, you can go in there. You can send one really good karate guy in there and take him out one at a time.
Or like a Rambo situation.
Yeah.
Get one guy to go in. I say, turn off the electricity. Make them come out of there because they can't get television.
Fred, just give me a little of that music so I can release.
Oh.
Hold it. Is that the beginning of it? What?
13-second intro.
It's a 13-second intro. All right, here it comes. Okay. Thank you. Hey, did you read... Save that tape in case I have more gas.
What is this about Tim Allen?
That was a real one, by the way.
I know that. Ugh. You got to talk into that microphone now. Good for you.
Lucky I'm not wearing a thong. What a mess. Anyway, no, Tim Allen, I read this in the paper. Tim Allen is making a movie.
Yeah.
And you're not making a movie. You know how hard it is.
Right.
One of the PAs gets the dailies. I guess they take them in a cab.
I was going to tell you about that. I didn't know it was the Tim Allen movie. Yeah, it was a Disney film.
Yeah, it's Tim Allen.
I didn't know that.
And this guy's working on the movie. He's on the phone. This is Doug?
Hey, it is.
Are you the guy who lost the tapes?
I am not the guy who lost the tape.
Yeah,
is he going to be fired?
He is looking for work today.
Yeah, of course. Can you imagine you put in a full day of shooting?
I immediately identified.
How many days of dailies did you lose?
No, it was just one full day, but it was 4 or 5 cans. We're going to have to reshoot it if we can't find it.
Oh, my God. I would kill myself.
I tell you, it's our hope that some cab driver is driving around and doesn't know what he has.
How did he leave him in the cab?
Some kid left him in the cab. If anybody has it, they're offering a reward. Do you know what the size of the reward is?
Considerable.
How did the kid leave it in the cab?
You know what? I think it was a really honest mistake. He was taking him from the set to the lab at Technicolor.
Right. Is that how it works?
He did a quick errand at Magno screening room, and he told the cab driver, he didn't pay the cab driver, and he told him, wait right here, I'll be right back.
And the guy went off.
And the guy took off.
Yeah,
well,
the guy probably didn't even know what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think he knows what he's got.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. I mean, I can't imagine in my movie they give some kid the cans of tape.
Yeah, you ought to find out how that's done.
You know, I've had nightmares about this. Like, how do they get the stuff back and forth?
I was thinking about it, and I said, gee, I wonder what that process is.
Yeah. I always thought it was one of the, because we're a union, that's got to be a union picture. The union guys must handle that.
I can tell you part of that process.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, my friend's father worked at a lab. And we would get $50 to go to the airport and pick up dailies and get them over to the lab.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You?
I'm telling
Baba
you.
Booey. With these porn films?
No, they were really, he worked for a legitimate lab, $50 to just deliver them.
So if the cab, why are you calling in? If the cab driver, you got a number people can call?
If anyone who knows where the thing is, call for the reward. Production office is 489-0196.
All right, that's a 212 number?
Yep.
All right, dude.
Thanks a lot.
Take care, Doc.
I hope you find him.
Me too.
Yeah. Tim's a nice guy, too. I would just jump off a bridge.
Is he beside himself at this point?
Please. Probably a full day of shooting, forget about it.
And there's a guy who has to get back to his TV show. He doesn't have unlimited time.
Yeah, like me. What else is in the news?
The same deal.
I would kill myself.
Boy, oh boy, yeah, I feel for those people.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see, let me go with what I know here. Did you see what I love these stories.
Yeah.
Toys R Us, think nice little company.
Yeah, they're doing good.
They're doing great.
Cool idea.
Yes, they make every toy your kid wants available right there. You don't have to run to 50 different stores.
Supermarkets.
I love Toys R Us.
They bought up a bunch of supermarkets, and they put toy stores in there.
But guess what?
What?
Toys R Us is up to shenanigans.
No
Toys
kidding.
R Us is keeping the prices of toys sky high.
I don't believe that.
That's what they've been accused of. The FTC has now said that they've been working very hard to make it impossible for discounters like the Price Club and other stores to carry toys. They tell, they own 30% of the toy market, and they can make manufacturers not sell toys to discounters. Or if they sell toys to discounters, then they tell them they have to package them so they're more expensive.
Wow.
So Toys R Us, that's what they've been accused of. They claim that they've just been doing, what any good competitor would do.
Right, try to keep things, I don't know.
So it'll have to go through, whatever investigations and hearings these things go through. But I thought it was interesting, these toy makers. You try to think of the people who sell you toys and make toys. You want them to be good people.
I hear you.
Also, in the papers today, they're saying that if your child goes to public schools in New York City and eats one of those lunches, God knows what they're getting. They're talking about a report about from inspectors who went through a lot of the cafeterias in public schools in Queens.
Yeah.
They found rodents.
Oh, big deal.
Rodent droppings.
All food has that.
Outdated food. Food that, wasn't even supposed to be on the shelf. They'd have an expiration date of 1994. They found it, late last year, still on the shelves in some schools. They also found children eating only partially cooked hamburger and chicken.
Is that bad for you?
Yes, it is very, very bad. So,
what do they think it is? A wedding they're going to?
These inspections go on, and nobody goes back to see even if anything's being cleaned up.
I'll take the rat feces burger, please. Slightly undercooked. Thank you. What's brown and crusty on the outside and white and creamy on the inside?
What?
A cockroach.
Oh, well, they
know
those too.
Right. What else, Robin?
In some of the stories. But it goes back to that argument you were making yesterday. There are tons of people who want to fix everything by taking this show to task.
Right.
Meanwhile, they're serving children terrible food right in the schools.
They're worried about abortion. Worried about the kids who are on the planet.
It's amazing. There are also new secret files which say...
Fred's name is Eric?
No.
What do the secret files say?
Fred's name was Eric.
What do the secret files say?
That the Red Cross helped the Nazis.
Oh, everyone knows that.
I've been hearing rumors about this for years.
They help everyone. They're really good people. They're not bright people.
And that neutral country, Switzerland, sits there and does everything it can to keep the war going.
Really?
Neutral Switzerland was the conduit for transferring almost $600 million of stolen gold acquired by the German Reich Bank.
Yeah, neutral.
The International Red Cross allowed Nazis to smuggle valuables across Europe in diplomatic pouches.
Hey, Latvia helped Charles Manson. I can prove it.
Switzerland's Bally Shoe Company took over Jewish companies seized by the Nazis.
Of course. Swiss bastards. Anti-Semites.
And war hero Raoul Wallenberg's uncles
Of course.
made substantial no-collateral loans to Germany through their Swedish bank.
Well, there you go. Oh, please. Let me tell you something.
Please.
That Red Cross looks like a swastika to me. And that Sweden, I never liked those people. They look
That's
like Nazis.
Switzerland.
Same thing. They look like Nazis.
You think they were secretly rooting?
Yeah, don't you love guys who are proud of themselves because they were neutral? You know what that's called? A pussy. A chicken. Oh, I'll be neutral. Don't pick on me. What did they think? They weren't going to get bowled over by the Nazis eventually? Stupid scumbags.
Please.
We should nuke that country. What country is that again?
Switzerland.
Blow up the goddamn Alps. I hate the Swiss.
Add them to your list.
I've always said it, though. I said, oh, aren't they nice people? They were neutral. Well, gee, next time we need... Quick, Fred, play the fart man music.
Millions of people being killed, they're neutral on it.
I got a problem, Robin. Hold on.
Oh, dear.
Quickly, please. Oh, you got to sit through the intro? I don't know if I can wait. Wait a second. Don't play phony parts. That's not me. I want just the real one.
They're in the song.
Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Now that's self-expression. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. What?
Pretty brutal.
That was brutal.
Oh, you got it over there already?
Oofa.
It's traveling.
Any other things in the news, Robin?
Yes, a couple. It seems that NBC has snubbed Greg Louganis, the most famous diver, winningest, Olympic medal winningest diver in history. He wanted to be a color analyst for the TV broadcast of the Olympic diving competition from Atlanta, and he made it known to NBC that he was available, and they just announced to him a few weeks afterwards that they were going with somebody else. No one ever gave him a reason why, but there's an article in the Post today done by Neil Travis who says that NBC was probably afraid of their homophobic sponsors getting all upset.
Oh, interesting, Robin.
If Greg Louganis was their poster boy.
More anus. Oh.
Poor Greg. He can't sit around and talk about diving just because he likes to sleep with guys.
My poor anus.
President Clinton is ready to sign legislation being pushed in the Republican-controlled Congress to outlaw gay marriages. Gay rights advocates who supported Clinton wholeheartedly prior to his election are a little bit disturbed, but they still say they'll vote for him.
So he knows that. That's
why he can get away with it.
Yeah. He should have approved gay marriage. They should let the gays have that. Let them be as miserable as everyone else. They're having too much fun.
Well, you can't constantly bash gays for not having families if you won't let them get married.
Yeah, Clinton really should have. But you know what it is? After the election, he'll probably do a whole bunch of that. Probably give homosexual marriage.
But it'll be a law. It's not just, one of those things where he can decree it. He'll already have signed a bill that makes it illegal. Basically, what the bill does is it makes sure that no state has to recognize another state. If a state, like, let's say New York decides to recognize gay marriages, they'll only be valid in New York. No other state has to recognize it.
Understood.
So, the president backing out and leaving the gays up the creek again. Michael Jordan is asking for $36 million in his...
And so is Jackie, but we don't give it to him.
I better get it before he does. New contract negotiations. He says that's the minimum.
Right.
Yesterday they did a big poll in the Post asking New Yorkers if the Knicks should make a bid for Michael Jordan.
Should they?
I think that a lot of New Yorkers would say absolutely. Don't they like winners?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do.
We'd like to see Michael Jordan playing here. Why not?
I would like that. And
I think he's worth every bit of $36 million. In fact, the whole NBA ought to chip in and give him money because he's keeping the whole thing alive.
Right. You got a point.
Queen Latifah must be happy to hear that
Fred changed his name?
No. The guys who carjacked her on the streets of New York are going to serve a lot of time.
Not really. I don't understand why guys who rob someone at gunpoint and steal their car are getting like 7 to 18 years or something.
Well, actually, the guy who was the accomplice didn't actually do the shooting is going to get more time than the shooter.
Really?
Yes. The reason for that is he never would agree to a plea bargain. So he decided to go to court and have a trial, and the judge has now sentenced him to more time. He always felt that he should serve less time, and that's why he decided that the plea bargain, which would have given him probably the same amount of time, was wrong. So he decided to try it out in court. But he wound up the loser because he's going to have to serve at least 7 years or something.
You know who's King Latifah?
Who? King Latifah?
Yeah, that's Gary's name. He just changed it legally 2 years ago. Didn't tell anyone, so he can see it on a credit card. Very nice.
So he'll be eligible for parole in 7 years. That means he'll spend more time behind bars than Rasheen Fortune, the 16-year-old who shot Latifah's bodyguard.
All I want to say is that there's a guy in Michigan rotting away in prison. I forget his name, but
Gary Fannin.
Gary Fannin, and he was just a kid, 21, and he told someone where to buy cocaine, and he's serving a life sentence. While a guy who shoots someone and steals a car only does 7 to 18 years or something, whatever the sentence is.
I understand that at least this guy apologized for his crime.
Good. That's nice.
There's a picture in the paper of Richard Simmons hugging Michael Habranco, the 1,000-pound man. Richard came in his usual outfit.
Right, shorts.
To see Michael Habranco, and they spent a tearful 2 hours together.
Someone should lock them both up.
Michael wanted to say to Richard that he was sorry, but Richard refused. He said, "You haven't let anyone down."
Michael, don't be sorry. Now you'll go to a real diet guy.
No, he's in an obesity clinic.
Yeah, you'll do fine now.
And
you're getting the proper help.
And yesterday was Dwight Gooden Day for...
I know, I celebrated. I did a gram of Coke.
his recognition of Dwight Gooden's comeback hour.
Right.
I failed to mention yesterday that, no, he did not throw another no-hitter his latest time on the mound, but he did win the game.
Good deal.
And with a fine performance. That's what's happening.
Hey, let me remind you.
Biggest opening in a long time for a new movie, Mission Impossible.
Really?
Very well yesterday.
I heard it's not a movie.
Well, I don't care if it's a movie or not. It raked in a lot of bucks at the box office.
How much? 50 million?
No, not 50 million.
37.5?
Let me look it up for you very quickly.
While you're looking it up, let me just tell everyone that Jackie's got a great deal for you on Sgt. Pepper's new CD. It's $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Father's Day special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. For dirty jokes and more Sgt. Pepper info, visit Jokeland's brand new website. And Jackie's website is JackieJokeman.com or call 516-9221. Jesus, guy thinks everything's funny, including his own website. You got it? No. Maybe you give it to everyone when we get back. I got to take a break. I'm way behind. My voice is shot, Fred. You got to do some of these commercials. You're killing me.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Go ahead with the news, Robin.
Yes, now I can speak. Okay. Mission Impossible debuted with a record $3.4 million in ticket sales on the first day of release. That shattered the old mark set by Jurassic Park when it earned $3.1 million in its debut in 1993. And that Wind movie, Twister, has now reached the 100 million mark. And I think that's the fastest after two other films, Batman, and I think the number one film is Jurassic Park. So there you go. That's who's making money in movies.
Hey, Freddie, read these plugs.
Alrighty then. Tomorrow night, King Norris, whether it's Eric or Fred, comes to the Farm Grill.
King Eric.
And King Eric in Montclair, New Jersey. Look for me, look for both of us. Kick off the Memorial Day weekend celebration with Baba Booey tomorrow night from 6 to 8 p.m. at Hooters in East Meadow on Hempstead Turnpike. Do not miss Steve Gorilla, a.k.a. Prick, another guy with four names, Thursday, May 30th, hosting a wild night of fun at Fantasies in Keyport, New Jersey. And if you're planning a wedding or a party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. Happy Macarena.